Episode 1 of Season 21 of South Park is finally out. And being a South Park fan, I somehow did not know it was coming out. And I really was excited when I heard literally the day before. I was going, yes, South Park is coming back. But did it meet any of my expectations? Now I know at the last few seasons of South Park, they were, Trey Parker and Matt Stone that is, they were doing a continuous story within 10 episodes. And I know this season is going to be 10 episodes, but I actually can't remember if they decided they were going to stop that on this season or the season after. And, this episode itself, if it is leading to something bigger, I can kind of see why it's not as, maybe not as great as I was hoping it would be. So there's two stories going on in this episode. One story focusing on Cartman and his relationship with Heidi, which is a continuation from the last season, which I liked to see. I wasn't really big into the relationship they had. I'm just glad to see some continuity. And the second storyline, which is probably the best in this, is the white people renovating houses with Randy and Sheila. The storyline with Cartman really just seems very basic, that he doesn't really seem that committed to the relationship. He seems very dull when Heidi comes around to his place, or when she calls his phone. It does have some scenes that are a little bit funny, but not really that much, to be honest. The renovation story is actually quite funny, where Randy and Sheila have their own renovation home series called White People Renovating Houses. And it is kind of funny because when you sort of see the commercial for it, every time they renovate like a bedroom or a living room, it's always knocking down a wall and having like a larger space with a kitchen connected, which is actually kind of funny. There's also another thing going on with Daryl, who many of you will know, they took our jobs. Bad impression, I know. And the rest of the guys from the bar are annoyed because people are getting the Amazon Alexas and have them doing their, searching the web, adding things to their cart with voice commands. And they think that those Alexas are taking their jobs. So then there's this whole thing about Randy sorting this out, and it does lead to some funny moments, but it's not as great as I'd have hoped. But the ending of the episode is okay. If it is something leading bigger, if this is a continuous story, I actually find it very difficult to see where it's going to go with it. But if it's more like, an episodic 10 episode season, I would have preferred that more. And hopefully that is what they're doing, but I have a bad feeling that it isn't. But I will continue to watch it. I'm a big South Park fan. I love South Park. The movie is one of my favorite movies of all time. So my final thoughts on the episode is it's okay. Like, the storyline with Cartman, it isn't great. The storyline with Randy and Daryl, that has some funny moments, and it's the funniest story in this episode. The episode itself doesn't stand as well, I don't think, compared to episodes that we've had in the past, but I do feel as if it is a little bit of an improvement to the few seasons that we had in the past, the most recent seasons, I should say, where it was just a continuous storyline and it all just sort of meshed together. So yeah, I did enjoy this over what we've had recently from South Park. If you recently watched the new South Park episode, comment down below, tell me what you guys thought of it. Please no spoilers in case other people have not seen it yet, just to be fair to them. And if you enjoyed the video, hit like, subscribe to stay updated with more videos that I do, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.